Hello, welcome to Cull the Weak Card Talk. I'm Rob989.
I'm Shaka.
Today we will be looking at an action card called Make It So. This is a rare. It has an amber pip on it, and it reads, play. Choose a house. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it belongs to that house, draw that card and repeat this effect. You gotta love the roll of the dice aspect of Keyforge. There's a lot of that in here. If you're getting towards the end of the game and there's not a ton of cards left in your draw, you're going to be able to fairly reliably guess what is probable to be the next card in your draw pile, and you could potentially draw quite a few cards off of this.
Yeah, this makes me miss the cards like Survey, Navigator Ali, the Xeno Aliens, Scout Pete.
Yeah.
Sadly, all that stuff is missing in this set. I think this would have make it so much more powerful.
Absolutely.
As it stands, I still like it. If you do miss, though, you don't get anything. You get an amber pip. And the odds of hitting, and Gambling Den usually doesn't hit. So I could see this mostly getting big value if you're able to archive it and play it near the end of the game when you have a good idea of what's in your deck.
Absolutely. Lay of the Land is in this set.
Lay of the Land is a reprint that lets you look at the top 3 cards and rearrange them, and then you draw a card. If you play Make It So after Lay of the Land, you should be able to draw all of the cards that you saw, as long as you can remember it. There's another card that it does what Survey does, pretty much. So that could let you draw one card guaranteed. I hope it's a good one.
Yeah, if you can look at the top 3 cards and then, you're going to be able to draw all 3 of those, you're also reducing the number of cards remaining in your deck. So if you've got 6, 7 cards left in your deck and you're able to pick up 3 of them, you've got a pretty good shot at being able to guess what's left. That's pretty good. If you can use this in combination with Lay of the Land and possibly together with Biome Discovery, you could make a serious play at getting a lot of cards into your hand. If your deck does not have either of those cards in it, you might struggle to make any big plays with this.
Yeah, it'll usually miss.
Yeah. I want to have this card together in a deck with Maelstrom. Maelstrom is the unfathomable action that puts all the creatures on top of their owner's deck.
Yep. In a random order.
In a random order, that's right. So I guess it doesn't actually help very much, does it?
No, it can. Like if all the creatures were in the same house.
Right.
Then
right.
You just pick them all up.
Yeah, so if you have 1 or 2 houses when you play Maelstrom, you're going to be able to significantly increase your chances of being able to trigger this effectively. If you only had Star Alliance on the board, that would be perfect, right?
Yeah.
And then you get to play out all your Star Alliance creatures again and get all those play effects. That would be pretty great. But, that would take a very specific situation to trigger properly.
Yeah, thinking about this card more, how many cards is it going to draw realistically? Because in order for you to actually have an advantage by drawing cards, you would have to either draw more cards of the active house or to end your turn with more than 6 cards or whatever your hand size is.
Yeah.
It makes me think you would want to call this with Starlights, because if I pick another house, I need to actually hit the other house several times in order for me to be beyond what I would have refilled at the end of my turn anyway.
Right.
And without the support to know what's in my deck, I think this card suffers a lot.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be pretty limited in its uses, limited to situations where you got lucky with the draw and have mostly just 1 house left, or somehow you've arranged or placed cards or manipulated your draw in some way that what is there, or you're able to peek in some way.
Yeah. I'm thinking in a vacuum, I mostly pick Starlines and hope I just keep drawing more Starlines cards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, if this were like old Boomy and you could archive the cards, that'd be spicier.
That would be a lot better, for sure. All right, well, this has been Make It So. Check back tomorrow for another look at another card.